Hi guys, welcome back to RV Setup. So this short video is about what MWD Magic Indicator is all about and how to use it. So that's basically, I want to cover in one consolidated video. So this has three parts. One, the levels, MWD Magic Level Indicator, weekly levels, how to utilize this. The second thing is the momentum part. How the momentum indicator are combined with MWD levels can be utilized. The third thing is about how to set the alerts, right? These three in one shot. So this is the total three indicators. I want to cover it. Okay. So once you get in a trail access or like in a subscription, so you are going to see those in indicators. I'm going to enable the access and you can see it under indicators invite only. So I already added those three indicators. When you actually load the first one, HLKC. So what HL is a high and low of this MWD magic level indicator, and then the KC is the kinetic momentum. So it's basically this is how it looks like settings. You remove all the settings. Okay, so basically, if you go and see, I removed everything. So all you need to enable now only weekly and monthly. That's the first step. There's remaining things we will discuss in this, and this is how you will see on any of the chat. Actually, I'm in a 15 minutes for this chart for the ease of discussion. You see there are two in yellow color, slight orange color, and two in green color. Okay, these colors can be changed by going to the settings part. You can always go here and you can do this color change here. Okay, so apart from this, now what is high of the month, low of the month, high of the week, low of the week? Don't think that these are monthly high, monthly low, or a weekly high, weekly low, or whatever it's closed. No, these are calculated values based on the indicator. Now, when you look at the whole idea of this indicator is basically once the price cross the MWD magic levels, high of the week, high of the month, and if it's able to sustain, you will see some strong upside. Okay, and if the same way, if the price close below the low side, basically below the four levels, here you will see a strong PE side. Okay, so that's a summary. You can actually, I'm going to demonstrate this with multiple stocks. Right now, if you see, you can see the time here 13:22, and today is 15th. So it's a live market is happening, and we can see couple of stocks in the live market. Okay, so now I'm actually opening it in Adani Ports, and I keep changing to different stocks just to demonstrate this. Okay, so if you see the market actually yesterday, the price crossed here, not able to sustain. And here you see it actually moved. Okay, how do I know this sustain or today it's sustaining and then moving? So that the momentum indicator will help you. We will enable the momentum and I will show you. Okay, so now if you see high of the week, it's 1435. When you see the price actually retested and then able to close it strong candle and it's take something like consider 1440 CE, right? Because we are on the CE side. Tested kind of 1450 kind of a thing. Like after this, there is like good strong upside. The same way you look at Alchem, for example, right? Today morning first candle closed and then we'd see so from 5,500 to 5,600, right? So almost like 100 rupees. Okay, so for example, Angel One. We look at this yesterday itself crossed, closed above this, and then that movement is continuing. Now okay, so here you are not able to see monthly level because the price already crossed monthly level on October first week itself. So that's why the momentum seems to be kind of maintained and the upside is happening. Now let me enable the momentum part. Now, if we see the momentum part, okay, so we'll go back to Adani Ports, right? My question is yesterday, hey, is it able to sustain or not, right? So here you see yesterday the price crossed closed here. That's exactly, and then the momentum is not there. So you see that the momentum is actually dropping. So that's why I'm saying, but today you look at the price closed above this and you see the momentum is picking up. So this indicator will help. Now there is a couple of things we actually disable it here, right? So let me enable those bar color, for example. Okay, so the yellow color bar color is a little high on momentum. The blue here is low on negative side momentum. Okay, so I think today it's very evident this is one double confirmation kind of a thing. Okay, and now you see one more thing here. Actually, we disabled a lot of things here, right? Okay, so now let me enable a couple of things here. I'm not going to put all this power. Okay, so if you enable power, you will be able to see the buy side and then sell side. So it's advanced indicate entry kind of a thing. A lot of other things are there, but the whole idea of this video is how to use these MWD levels along with the momentum, how to set the alerts. Okay, I'll want to cover that part. Okay, now what is important inputs here? Okay, when you see these inputs, monthly and weekly are the critical one. Why only one? If you enable, make it let's say two and watch out this. Okay, so and what starts from here? This week level, this week level. Okay, but this one is from the last week level. Why do we need last week level? Sometimes stocks go and test that level. You can actually look at in this itself. Some support resistance will be there, and then a cross will give a further momentum. So these levels will act as a reference for us. Okay, let me go and see something else. Okay, so the Bajaj Finsar actually today, in fact, morning itself, it crossed that level and crossed the monthly high and crossed the this week high. And then you look at the kind of a like strong movement further and still going up. Okay. For example, like a BSC. BSC, so this is the last week level. Once the last week level cross, till that momentum is maintained and it going up. Okay. These last week level, okay, you can actually enable how many weeks you want to see, you can enable it here. Okay. The same way monthly levels. Okay, so let me enable the monthly level and see whether that monthly level is coming into picture anywhere here. Okay, so let me zoom out a little. Okay, so last month levels, you can see it is extended here. It starts from the last month and this level seems to be acting here. Okay, maybe for a better understanding, you look at Apollo Hospital. So here you see the current high up, current month high here, low here, and these are cross and then the momentum is taken out. And here, this is the last month level. Okay, I think this is the best example I can explain here. You see, the last month level seems to be kind of like giving a support for almost like the last 10 days. Okay, and once today the price crossed this level, seems to be going up. Okay, this is the weekly level, this is the last month level. So we use before entering into the trade or once you are in the trade to ensure we are in the right direction, we use multiple things. Okay, so now apart from this, okay, so I'm actually in the intraday. I might have taken when I see the price actually not able to sustain here and also the momentum is not there. When the price actually crossing here, I see the momentum is rising and the close happened here. So if I entered the price, like the price is like 7,748. If I would have taken 7,700 CE, right? So what should be the level I should be trading or I'm expecting it today? Okay, for that I enable intraday. So this actually, if you enable the first one, it gives you only 2 3 levels. Okay, but if I enable extended levels, I'll get more levels. Okay, I will zoom in and show you a little more so that how it will support. Here you see taking a resistance on this level and once I cross, then again it's giving a support here. Now I'm trying to get into the one more next level. The same way, let me go to the another one like Bajaj Auto for example. What happened? You see the resistance here, not able to sustain. Okay, or BSC for example. This seems to be taking resistance here and it's trading between these. Okay, so I maybe Alchem will see we're seeing a good strong upside momentum, right? So here once a weekly high is crossed, we've seen exactly it stopped here and high of the day, the first level, and then took a support. Finally, at 10:30, it is able to cross. Now the next target is here, right? So it acts as a resistance, it acts as a support. That's basically, it's acting as the intraday levels. That's the only purpose. In fact, in the same thing, even you can enable more than one day. Okay, you want to see the yesterday's level, then sometimes, those also will give, yeah, you see this, this is from yesterday extended here. This will give in a reference, like how long we should be in the trade or what should be our stop levels. Okay, so that's the usage of this daily level. Okay, I'm going to remove it so that then the chart looks neat. And what are these things here? Okay, so this is today VWAP, current week VWAP, current month VWAP. Okay, and previous week's VWAP, previous month VWAP, daily previous day. Why is so many things we need it? Okay, I'll tell you, a lot of people who are using this indicator are not premium subscribers. Okay, so they cannot add more than two indicators to the chart. Now, if you add HLKCA and momentum, if you want to check on the VWAP, monthly VWAP or weekly VWAP or daily VWAP, you won't be able to do. So I've given these so that you can enable and see current week VWAP, monthly VWAP, current month, and then previous week VWAP, previous month VWAP, September VWAP, like this. Okay, so this will help you to see where exactly we can actually get a support or resistance. That's the usage of that, but that's nothing to do with this indicator. Okay, there is an additional things covered because the VWAP actually acts as a very important level on any trading, right? Now, what are these L1, L2, L3 here? Okay, so these are additional reference levels calculated based on our momentum plus MWD levels. You see, a price crossing this, I know that the momentum is picking up. These actually acts as a strong support and resistance. If I go into 5 minutes, maybe, yeah, you see this, even if the price comes, this will act as a strong support level. Okay. Okay, maybe we can see it in the Godrej properties. You see this once the price actually you're seeing the momentum, the price crossed the high of the week, and then when it is trying to reverse this level exactly, you look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 candles had given a support, almost like we are in 5 minutes, 30 minutes, and then we're seeing an upside momentum and persistent. You see this kind of a support it's getting, right? So that's why I'm saying this is an L1, this is a L2, this is a L3. So based on multi-time frame, multiple calculations are done, and that's how these lines are there. It's optional. If you want to use it, you can. If not, then. But for me, the indicator is all about main things is high of the week, low of the week, we enter into the trade only if the price cross either side of this. Okay, so you can look at any stock. If there is a momentum, then it gives a really good opportunity for us to take a trade. Okay, let me put it in 15 minutes so that the chart looks better. Okay, so this is a one more example I want to talk. Okay, it's not that the moment the price is closed above this, I'm going to enter. No, I'm not going to do this. You see the next candle. This acts as a resistance also. But once cross, it gives a good momentum to go upside. Okay, you look at SBI Life, for example. The price crossed with a strong candle. It took a slight reversal, took a serious support here, and then it moved. Now in this, if I enable L1, for example. Let's see, I'm in 15 minutes, but probably, yeah, it is still there. Okay, let me go to the 5 minutes, whether it is touching this and then taking support. Here it is a breaking down on this level. Okay, so this is a summary of HL. Okay, wait for a confirmation. We're not going to miss out anything. Once you get a confirmation, you take a trade. You see this one, it's a strong upside, but you don't see any momentum here. You can once it tested this level, it's going to act as both levels are coinciding, right? 29,559, both are very close. It took a support, and then this level also is given a support, and then you had seen almost like 500 rupees up from 550. Right now, 950, 400 rupees up on a stray cement. This is all about today. I'm not going back to the last week or yesterday. Okay, I'm talking only about today and the live market. Okay, this is about this. Now, the last option, last thing in MWD Magic level is you can set an alert. Okay, alert is you enable this. Okay, so now I don't even need to use this. All I'm going to just look at the MWD levels. Okay, so what I want to do is, okay, let me go and put it in a daily time frame, for example. Now, once I see the price actually crossed above or crossed below, I just go set a alert, the cement price, right? Here, condition you need to change to the alert because we are setting an alert based on this, and then same as chart, you can or you can put it in whatever time frame you want. Okay, and then nothing to change. You just say create. This is the one easiest way of doing creating the alert. Now let's take a scenario where you created a group of stocks like this. Okay, so you can actually create different lists: futures track, crypto, future stock track. Like when I go on stock track, these are the list of stocks, right? So I added like 100 stocks. Now I want to set an alert on all the 100 stocks in one shot. Now what I will do, I will go, I load this on this chart, click on alert. Here, drop down menu. This is the one. You need to select the list, select the indicator, and then create the alert. It will any stock in this if it cross monthly high, weekly high, upper side, and whatever time frame, right? We are actually in the daily time frame. Now I'm actually alert and then say create, for example. Now I created an alert on for this entire group. You see what kind of alerts we're going to see. Let me go and see whether the alert is enabled. Yeah, you can see these alerts are coming left and right? So SRF breakout, Indigo breakout. You can see on the left hand side down, right, where the mouse is moving. Okay, so we are seeing couple of alert. Now in this alert, Indigo, for example, let me go and open the Indigo here. Indigo on the daily time frame. Yeah, today, yesterday it tried to cross but not able to. But today already crossed and moving up. Now, if I go and see it in a hourly or, for example, like 5 minutes, we look at the movement. The price actually crossed here, and this is 5,787, and we are already at 5,856, almost like 70 rupees up, right? This is all about MWD Magic Level Indicator. In case if you need any support or if you want a trial access or if you want any further information about this indicator, please contact me on 9494246220. Okay, yeah, thank you very much. Let's say 219 FNO stocks. Probably, we're not going to trade on all 219, right? We actually have some favorites in terms of maybe 5, 10, 15 stocks, right? Those 10, 15 you cannot keep monitoring every now and then. So you set an alert on those and then just relax. And when there is a breakout happen, and then you come to that stock, do further analysis, and then take a trade. That's how I do. That's what actually I recommend to anyone. Yeah. Thank you. Have a nice day. Thank you very much.